Hey, Odd Fam. Welcome to Am I Too Loud, a podcast where being too much is never enough. I'm Sophie, aka the Oddity, and this is your weekly dose of unapologetic authenticity. Together, we'll break down the barriers of conformity, embrace the weird, and challenge the status quo. From unhinged and untold stories from my life to reacting in real time to world events and pop culture, nothing, and I mean nothing, is off limits. We're gonna dive into the stories that matter with a little humor and a whole lot of volume. So, whether you've been told to quiet down, fit in, or just tone it down, this space is for you. So turn it up, embrace your individuality, and get ready to ask yourself, am I too loud? Spoiler alert, no, you're not. Oh my God. Y'all, am I too loud? I can't believe this is finally happening. Y'all, it has been so long, so many freaking years in the making, and I'm finally doing it. Welcome to Am I Too Loud, the podcast with Sophie, aka the Oddity. Are you mad? Are you mad, bruv? Sheds. I'm telling you, that name just feels like it is so me in the best way. And this particular episode is nothing crazy. I just want to do a quick intro and tell y'all about who I am and what to expect from my freaking podcast. Because everybody and their mom has a podcast. I know. But nobody is going to do it like the Oddity would. All right? Are you kidding me? Is it not me? If you've been following me across, that you know the Odd Fam understands. I have been doing this for so long. I started social media in 2017, and I finally freaking decided enough is enough. I want to go offline, off socials, and kind of do my own thing. And y'all, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have no idea. I have nothing planned. All I knew is that I'm currently living in my dream city, New York, and I am literally just trying to accomplish some of my biggest dreams. And I want to bring y'all along with me. This podcast is like my love letter to myself, to start doing things unapologetically. And also start sharing a little things more about myself. Oh, I thought you were telling me to. No. Oh, you guys, I'm telling. Okay, I have like a whole production crew behind me. Like, we're trying to go fancy here. Okay, like Sophie doesn't play when she's gonna be starting this thing. All right. If you're listening to this on Spotify or any of the other like audio platforms, hi, I'm gonna be doing a whole video thing. That's the video thing. See, I'm already stuttering. I'm gonna be doing a whole video thing on YouTube so you can watch out like the full video. Cause y'all, this set, like, let's get into it real quick. Look at my set. Like, I have a little like mug and like a sign and a chair. I feel like I'm so official right now in the best way. I started the Oddity, like TheOdditty. The Oddity is, first of all, a sort of like moniker for who I am, Sophie. When I first started social media, just existing as a child, I was always the loudest in the room, like the brightest, the one who wanted all the attention, the one who was so excited for so many things. I loved and thrived in like all the fun spaces. And some of the hardest things for me is every time I'll be doing something, there's that one person. Honestly, it's always those several people who will look at you and say, why are you doing too much? Have you not heard that? Have you heard that before? Like, Black women are too loud. Like, you're too much. You're doing too much. That you're doing too much always irks me because I was like, no, I'm not even doing enough. I want to do more. And I always struggled with figuring out what that too much even looks like. And so I decided to take that when I was in college, when I first moved to America. And that's a whole different story, y'all. There's so much I can't wait to share on this podcast. Essentially, when I first moved to America and I was starting college, I would want to do like every single thing. I was in like the UPC, which is like the program council, SGA, student government. I was doing everything. And all the friends at the time, most of them are not friends anymore, would always tell me, she's always just too much. Like, why is Sophie's always everywhere? And so I created this little side of my life where I could just be myself and just allow myself flourish. And so that's how the Oddity was born. Because I literally Googled, why are you weird? And like synonyms for weird. And I came up with the idea, the Oddity. And that has absolutely changed my life. If you follow my journey, you know that everything I do online is simply just to excel and be the best version of myself. Effing society's ideas of what it is to be an African woman, a Black woman, an international student, a pioneer, an entrepreneur, a creative. Like, I don't think I exist in the mold. I think I exist outside of the mold. And I think every single person on this earth exists outside of the mold too. And I feel like this is hopefully like that safe space for whoever feels like they are not sure. They just they've been trying to find their rhythm and their rhyme and everything else that feels like it's them, and they've been struggling with it. I hope this is a safe space for you, because I'm going to be talking about some crazy shit. Y'all, the first episode of this podcast is going to go crazy. Second episode even better. And I'm just going to, I want to really build on this, and I want us to be on this journey together, because there's so much I've never shared before. And now I'm finally getting the chance to do so. I got my green card, so now I can, they're not going to chase me out at the border. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. I'm stable now. I feel like I am in a good rhythm with work. Like I have a stable job. And so now I feel like I can actually talk this shit, and I mean it. So this is going to be a really, really exciting time in my life. I hope you enjoy the ride with me. And again, welcome to Am I Too Loud? Shoot, I'm going to be so fucking loud, and I can't wait for y'all to experience it with me. I love y'all, and to see you on my next episode. Again, we're going to be doing episodes every week on Wednesday. So Wednesdays with Sophie, Am I Too Loud, the AITL podcast. Follow me on all the platforms, because if you think this is a great way to get started, you're not even ready for what's to come. I love y'all so much. Thank you for joining me, and I have a podcast. Yeah.